Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your love and life reading for the second half of November from the 16th all the way through the 30th. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what's coming in for you for the second half of the month. General guidance as always. Please keep that in mind and release what doesn't make sense for you. So I'm going to be starting with these three decks here. My Shadows and Secrets deck. I'm going to pull from the Golden Dahlia deck, the Destined Oracle, as well as the Grande Amore deck. Both of these are by La Belle Anima 13, and as I've mentioned, this one's my own. So let's go ahead and begin. I wanted to take a look at what your person's energies are at this time. All right, so I'm going to start with the Golden Dahlia here. What are their current energies at this time, Virgo? The person that is in your heart, the person that you are thinking about for this reading. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo. Second half of November. What are their energies like at this time? Higher self. Okay, so they're focusing on their higher self. Maybe they've had ascension in their life. That's really good. Let's see what else. Focusing on their energies at this time. Manifestation, which is a beautiful energy. Okay, let's grab one more message. So they're really working on manifesting things in their life, and perhaps that includes you, Virgo, really wanting to manifest a union with you or a reunion for those of you at a distance from one another. And perhaps that does require sacrifices on their part in order to be able to bring this to fruition, whatever it is that they are wanting in their life at this point in time. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot here. I'm going to start with my tarot teacher deck. Okay, so let's see. What are the messages here? What are their energies at this time? So higher self, manifestation, and sacrifices. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo, for this love and life reading. I feel for your person, especially if you're not with them at this point in time. I just kind of get that it has been a bit of a rough road for them. They haven't experienced a whole lot of highs in their life, more so a lot of lows, and perhaps they've struggled. Maybe they've turned to prayer. They've had to either really awaken to certain aspects of their life that has needed to happen in order for them to create ascension in their life, to be able to move forward if things have been stagnant, if things just haven't been going their way. Okay, let's see what this is. We've got the Temperance card right here. Some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius here. So the Temperance card, it's about patience. It's about finding meaning in our lives. It's about restoring balance, finding purpose, And I'm just tapped into the energy when it comes to your person that they've struggled a little bit with that. We're heading into Sagittarius season shortly, within the next few weeks. And so there could be something that's going to be happening for you and this person around that time. I feel a part of their energy that they really are wanting to manifest here, Virgo, is a reunion with you, or at least to take things to the next level in the relationship. We do have the Six of Wands, which is also a very positive card, success, victory. They want to win at love for a change rather than losing at love, And so I feel there's a lot of revelations that this person has had. And part of that recognition from that Six of Wands is to realize how much they care for you and love you and want you to be in their life. For my Virgos coming in as the Divine Feminine here, perhaps you could have air in your chart as well. What you require in this partnership is honesty and the truth from your masculine. And if they were not able to offer those things to you, you might have actually cut them out. You might have distanced yourself from them. And you are very precise and direct about what it was that you expected from your masculine. And if they just were not able to deliver, then, you know, part of the sacrifice here perhaps for my feminines was to distance yourself from your masculine, even though you care for them, you love them deeply, but you had to put yourself first, okay? And then we do have the Star card coming through here, which is a great card, okay? So some of you could also be dealing with an Aquarian. So this is a card of hope. This is about having faith that if it's meant to be, it will be. And I mean, look at the energy from the sacrifices card right here. You know, sometimes in order to manifest, we have to let go of certain attachments that we might have to the outcome and just allowing the universe to work on our behalf, because the Star card here might be illuminating a path for you or your person to travel, to be able to find a way for you guys to reconnect. And this is also a card of taking care of you, a card focused on self-care in the meantime. And also, of course, a fulfilled wish. That is what this represents as well. So that manifestation from your person is this fulfilled wish that they would love to be able to bring it to fruition, make it a part of their reality in the 3D. Okay, so let's go ahead and add to this and see what else is coming through when it comes to your person. So what is it that they would do differently if they could? I'm going to pull a card or two from the Shadows and Secrets deck and add the Grande Amore card to it. So let's see. What's the message here? So the Shadows and Secrets deck, it does take a look at the more challenging aspects of a connection, which is why we're taking a look at what is it based off of those challenges, what it is that they would do differently. How would they handle themselves in that situation moving forward? So let's see here. Angels and spirit guides for Virgo, please. We do have an energy vampire here, okay? So this is actually picking up off of divine feminine energy. Take it if it applies. It does say a ghoulish divine feminine who sucks your energy, leaving you exhausted and drained, feeding on the love and compassion you have for her. All right, so that could be your situation for some of you guys. Take it if it makes sense. Let me go ahead and grab another card. What would they do differently? If you relate to this divine feminine, you know, maybe your masculine sees you as this type of energy vampire. And part of the reason why you might have been in that type of vibe is because they were not giving you what it was that you were expecting from the partnership. And then we have handcuffed. Unhealthy attachments, can't think for themselves, codependent tendencies, putting a love partner's needs ahead of their own, people-pleasing, low self-esteem, bound to a toxic relationship. All right, so take it if it makes sense. So let me go ahead and grab a couple cards from the Grande Amore deck here, and then we'll clarify with some tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please. So if you were dealing with a person who had unhealthy attachments, for example, to a feminine, okay, so this could be a masculine who was dealing with a partner who was the energy vampire here. They could have had a codependent relationship with this person. And ultimately, we are focusing on what they would change is getting involved with this person to begin with. All right, let's grab a couple cards from here. Door to Amore, heart activation, new beginning and love. Exactly. That is what it is that they would love to have with you. Virgo is a new beginning. So this is what I'm getting for those that resonate with this. You might have been dealing with a partner who might have gotten themselves involved with somebody else who was just draining their energy. This, I feel, could be your person's ex. There was something codependent going on there. It was toxic, okay? And we've got lessons, karmic cycles, advisement, experience, and wisdom. And that makes sense for me because your person might have had to learn these lessons attached to toxic karmic cycles that they got themselves involved in. And that might be a good thing, Virgo, because if they had to handle this on their own, which as they should have handled it, that has nothing to do with you, hopefully. And being able to open up a new door here after having learned these lessons to have a fresh new beginning in love and romance with you. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some additional guidance from tarot. I'm going to pull from my Luna Tarot deck here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo. There's so much I feel that they would do differently if they could. But, that's what the lessons are for. They had to experience it. They had to go through it. They had to make wrong choices. They had to make mistakes in order to learn from it and perhaps come towards you as a better person, so that they're not going to have to learn those lessons in a relationship with you. They've already learned it. So that to me is a good thing. Let's see what else. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo. For this love and life reading. All right, what do we have here? Yeah, that makes sense for me, that Ten of Swords. Okay, so that is probably this unhealthy relationship that your person got themselves involved in. So they know what it's like to feel betrayal, to end up getting hurt. And hopefully they took the time to be able to heal from that, which I feel they have through these lessons, in order to not come towards you with this type of energy to do the same thing to you what somebody did to them. We do have the Page of Pentacles. Some of you who are cross-watching, you could be watching for a masculine, for example, who represents the Virgo here. That could be a younger masculine that you're focused on here. This is abundant harvest. So maybe for this person, money matters is looking up. Okay, this is about manifestation as well. The Page of Pentacles, it's about new enterprises. Certainly when it comes to their career, that could be looking up. Okay, and perhaps you're the Virgo here and that part of your life might be doing really well. So that's fantastic. But I do feel for whether masculine or feminine, this person is ready to create change in their life for the better. They have learned these lessons. They're ready to allow past cycles to phase out. It's a thing of the past. They've learned from it. Divine Feminine, you are coming in as the Empress, okay? For some of you, take it if it applies as well, because the Empress can be representing motherhood. So you and your masculine might have had children together. You could have already had children from previous partnerships. There could be blended families here. So my Divine Feminine, ready to open up this new door of opportunity with your masculine, a new beginning in love. And what I'm getting to here is, since you are coming through in this very empowered energy as the Empress, Divine Feminine, it could be your masculine who walks through this door wanting a new beginning with you. Some of you could be dealing with an air sign here. So Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. This is about seizing the moment. This could be the masculine. You could be dealing with a younger counterpart. That's just what I've been getting. A younger masculine, perhaps, ready to come in and seize the moment. As it says, wanting to make things happen. They've learned the lessons. They've gained the wisdom that's necessary in order to do right by you, Divine Feminine. That is what's coming through here. So I feel there's hope here as far as you and your person being able to work on the partnership. They have gained a lot of wisdom, as I've mentioned. They have taken the time to learn these lessons. I feel this is a different person that you are dealing with. This is a different person who wants to come towards you. They're not the same. They're better. So let's explore and see where the rest of this reading is going to go in part 2 of this reading. Virgo, if you're interested in listening to that, please head over to my Patreon page and we'll dig a little bit deeper here. I wanted to take a look at their deepest secrets about you. What are they thinking and feeling? Their hidden fantasies, certainly the physical, the sexual connection with you, the sexual chemistry. We'll grab some dialogue messages on behalf of the masculine and feminine, and then we'll go ahead and grab some angel numbers that could be giving you some added advice for the second half of the month. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave this one. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, that information is down below. Thank you so very much. I'll see you next time.